everyone, I am back with another video once again. Today I will be taking you guys through everything that I eat in a day. Now it was payday and the fridge is looking quite empty, so I just decided to go and do some grocery shopping, buy my local Checkers and get some food. I ended up getting some juicy strawberries amongst a bunch of other fruits and vegetables. I would have loved to show you guys everything that I got during the grocery shopping, but I feel like that could just be a separate video. And you know how it is. During payday, the shops are full. You go out grocery shopping during the day and you come out and it's nighttime. For breakfast, I do the regular old jungle oats, porridge, whatever you may call it, which is pretty simple. Heat up a pot, pour some boiling water in there, and I pretty much eyeball most of the food that I do, in which you'll see in this video. So I eyeballed the amount of oats, which I thought would be sufficient for my boyfriend and I. Add a pinch of salt for some flavor. I find that most people don't do this, but I do this. I think it makes it taste really good. It doesn't just give it that plain old jungle oats flavor. This is me currently dishing out for my boyfriend and I like to add a bunch of things to my oats. I just don't have it plain with milk. I add some peanut butter, some almond milk, the vanilla flavored one, and a bit of chia seeds, and you mix it all up until it's yummy. I did add quite a bit of peanut butter, making it very difficult to stir, but it tasted good at the end of the day. Now, the oats didn't have me as full as I thought it would, so I ended up making some pancakes. Whether you call it your second breakfast or brunch, whatever it is, ended up having some pancakes in which you needed 2 bananas, 2 eggs, some cinnamon, a flour, honey, and I played myself and ended up putting it in a bowl, which it didn't work out when it actually came to mashing everything and getting a smooth consistency. So I ended up putting it up in the blender, added a cup of oats and half a cup of almond milk, and you blend that honey up. I blended it till I got a really creamy consistency and I was good to go. Heated up some olive oil in a pan and added in my mixture to the size that I would like my pancakes to be. Now, this is the first time actually following this recipe. I don't usually use oats, so it was the first time doing that, but I will say it turned out really, really good. that I do not live alone. So when I eat, the little madame eats as well. So here is my pancakes. I just put in a bit of honey and cut up some strawberries, and it was really yummy. I would normally just put in some peanut butter, but I was peanut buttered out from my oats previously. Then we move over to some lunch. Now this was really late lunch because I was really full from the pancakes on top of the jungle oats. So this was around 4 p.m. So I just diced up some mushrooms, added in some frozen veggies which I had in the freezer, fried that all up in the pan, added a bit of garlic salt, which I put in almost everything, in which you guys will see. I then put my noodles in the microwave, and once those were ready, I just threw them into the pan and mixed all that up. Add in your 2-minute noodle seasoning. Mix it all up till it's good to go. Then I added some coleslaw, which I had from the previous night when we ordered some KFC, fried an egg, and that was my lunch. This was really filling. It's actually tasted really good, easy to make. It literally took me probably less than 8 minutes. Then I ended up chopping up 1 banana and about 3 strawberries, drizzled it with some honey, and that was a good snack to have. Then for dinner, I made a creamy chicken pasta, which was very good. All you need is some mushrooms, 2 different colored peppers, some crushed garlic and ginger, garlic salt, thyme, some cream, olive oil, and paprika at the back. Then we have some boneless chicken breasts, a onion, and a chili. I'm not so sure what chili this is. My boyfriend got it for me, but it was very spicy. We cut up those chicken breasts into cubes. I placed them into a bowl and then sprinkled them with some paprika just to have a really nice color. Then here's a montage of me cutting up some veggies, which will be needed for the dish. Now I ended up heating up a pot with some olive oil, and then add your cut chicken breasts into it and fry them up a little bit till they are a bit brown. I'm not sure why mine didn't turn out as brown as I wanted them to be, but they were cooked right through, which was good enough for me. I then took out my chicken breasts, put them to the side, and within that same pot with all that juice from the chicken, I put in my chopped up onions and chili as well, and we saute that a little bit. Put in the veggies as well, and I added some garlic salt once again, and I had a little bit of time left, so I used all of that up and we fried the veggies. I then turned on another plate for me to boil my macaroni. Turned it to 4, which is hot enough. Added some salt and a little bit of oil and the boiling water, and I just let it boil. Throw in that macaroni once again. I'm an eyeballer. Eyeballed. I usually end up making way more dinner than what is needed because I know I'll just have it the next day for lunch or for dinner. I'm not the type to want to cook every day, guys. Not me. We add in some of that heavy cream, which was very creamy, and you mix that honey up. At this point, I had turned down the heat to about medium heat, which is 3, and we just let that simmer for a bit until my macaroni was done. Once the macaroni is done cooking, I drain all the water. I had then swapped the pots around, and I put the macaroni pots onto the pot which was simmering the chicken, turned it off and mixed the chicken into the macaroni, and I let it rest for about 5 minutes so it could soak all that heavy cream and all that juice. And when I say that this is the best dish ever, sadly there was no bacon, which would have topped it up even way more, but it's really good, easy to make, and I think you should all just give it a try. That is all for what I eat in a day, and I will see you guys in the next one.